Everyone, Phi Farley here, January 29th. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Nice slate of NCAA basketball games. This is a manageable, good slate, good teams playing today, big conferences, a lot of good matchups to break down. I got a daily best bet that I'm going to get to you in just 1 second. Before I do that, though, if you wouldn't mind hitting subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out my other picks as soon as they come out live. We've got Super Bowl bets, a couple prop bets, as well as halftime and game bet is out there. Check that out. We got NBA's best bet coming out after this video. So hang tight, hit the subscribe, hit notification bell, and get those videos and get those picks as soon as they come on out. So I'm coming off kind of a rare loss. Yesterday, lost my best bet with TCU. I was debating Baylor, TCU. I picked wrong. Should have went Baylor. Ended up going TCU and paid for that one. So a little disappointed there. Over on the NBA side, had a sweep of the day, which is good, but normally it's the NCAA basketball side that I'm hitting on. So I'm looking to bounce back today. I think today's going to be a good day. I got a couple leans I'm going to get to, and then I'll finish with the daily best bet. So let's go through a couple games. All right, St. Joe's going to Dayton. Leaning St. Joe's here. St. Joe's has been a hit and miss team. Really interesting how their season has gone when it comes to the betting side. But most of the time, the sharp money is going to reveal where St. Joe's should be and whether they're going to cover, whether they're going to win outright. And in this one, line opened up at 11. We're getting bigger money on St. Joe's, moving the line down to 9 towards the St. Joseph side. I'm grabbing St. Joe's as my lean for with a plus 9 point buffer. Another one is Ohio plus 4.5. This one opened up as high as 7 in some books. I had 5.5, and then has been bet down to 4.5. Bigger money coming in on the Ohio side and fading that Northern Illinois side, looking for a letdown spot after beating Buffalo. So, and then they had a tough, I think they played Akron right after that. 2 tough games, and now they're coming back home. Keep in mind, weather has canceled classes there in Northern Illinois. I wouldn't expect a huge turnout there in DeKalb. Something to note as far as a home court advantage goes for Northern Illinois. Therefore, a lot of money coming in on Ohio to cover the 4.5. Another big one that I like is Nebraska at home going against Wisconsin. So Nebraska really needs a signature win here. They're facing a top 25 team in Wisconsin. Nebraska has had traditionally a home court advantage in Lincoln. And I would lean towards that side. They do have an injury to be aware of, as well as I just don't. I wish it wasn't 3.5. I wish it was 2 or less that we were laying with the Cornhuskers. But I still am leaning Nebraska minus 3.5. It's Nebraska or bust for me, as the home court advantage in Lincoln is real. And I expect that to be on display. I expect them to win this game. So I think this one should be circled for them to get a win over the Badgers. So 2 more leans, actually 1 more lean, and then a best bet for you. Virginia going to NC State. Now this is one of the tougher games that Virginia's had to play. NC State on the road. However, they have not had a single game outside of Duke on the road that has been a challenge for them. Nothing within 10 points. So we're only laying 7.5 here. Open up at 6.5 and bet up to 7.5. Naturally, you're going to get a lot of popularity. Public money, sharp money is also on that side. I take that back. There's actually some split on the sharp money. I can't speak to the sharp money on this one. But a lot of public money is over on the Virginia side. Therefore, it's not going to be a best bet here. But, Virginia hasn't really had a challenge like this. Now, I think it's their last 5 of their last 8 games. Might even be 6 of the last 8 games are against ranked opponents. So their schedule is going to get very, very difficult down the stretch. If you can catch a spot, you should be able to cash in going against Virginia in the selective position there as they go down the stretch, including a rematch against Duke at home. So there you go. There's a lean through. I lean Virginia there, though, in this matchup. To once again win by double digits against NC State. All right, so let's go with my best bet of the day. And this is purely mathematical. I hope you enjoy this. This is going to be Arkansas against Georgia. So Arkansas is at home going against Georgia. Georgia just had a great game against Texas, shooting lights out. super, super hot. However, in conference, they're only 1-5. The one win coming at home against Vanderbilt. 0 wins on the road in conference. They've played tough opponents on the road. In fact, all of them have been ranked at Tennessee, at Auburn, and then at LSU. All tough games. However, they have not been within 10 on any one of those games. LSU was a 10-point loss. Now, we go into Arkansas. Arkansas, very interestingly, has beat their opponents or lost to their opponents by exactly what KP said they would, with a give or take a point along the way. So losing to Florida, losing to LSU, two very good, superior opponents, and then beating Missouri by 12. Missouri is 1 point better, according to KP, than Georgia. Therefore, I see them beating Georgia by at least the 12 points that they beat Missouri by. Now, I know that sounds like some odd logic, but it continues. Georgia just came off a big win against Texas where they shot lights out. If you look at that game, they shot 70% from three, 66% from the field. When you have that kind of game, they played up for Texas. We have a letdown spot here going to Arkansas. So now we hit the road, we go to Arkansas, and they're going to expect to hit the 3-point at a 70% mark, which they did not, or which they did against Texas to get that win, and it's not going to happen. And so that's where you see a big letdown, a big fall down. We're laying 8.5 here. Opened up at 6.5. Has been bet all the way up to 8.5. I'm still going to lay that amount because I think we have a double-digit win here for Arkansas. So best bet of the day is going to be Arkansas minus the 8.5. Sorry for a long video, but there's a lot of content I want to get out there, and now it's into your hands. You can do what you will with it. All right, good luck, everyone, tonight. We'll see you again soon.